right. You know, May is Mental Health Month, and so many of our kids are struggling with their mental health. Issues like depression, anxiety, ADHD, and so much more can really leave parents feeling frustrated and drained, as if they aren't already. So how do you help your kid thrive?
Well, one way that is backed by science is called parent training. That's right. You go to a therapist to learn strategies to help your child. Channel 3's chief digital anchor, Sundlun, met with one of the world's most famous experts in the field at Yale University.
I broke down and cried. I mean, I literally cried in the hallways of the school because he was refusing to go to school so much.
Grace Grinnell is a mother of 4. When her 4th child came along, she soon realized all of her parenting tricks didn't seem to apply for her son, Jack, a deeply feeling kid who has autism and struggles with anxiety.
And I just couldn't figure out how to, help him completely.
Whether you have a child on the spectrum with ADHD or just a kid who battles depression and anxiety, parent training can help. Dr. Alan Kasdan has helped thousands of parents like Grace Grinnell. He literally wrote the book on parent training for behavior change in kids. Actually, he's written dozens and wants to empower parents. Some of his most famous books are The Kasdan Method for Parenting the Defiant Child and The Everyday Parenting Toolkit, all backed by decades of scientific research done at the Yale Child Study Center, where he was the director.
This method has my name on it, but it's the research of many people on how to change human behavior. And so what we do is we apply this to child rearing. Parents want to change human behavior, but they use things that we know are not very effective. Reprimands, punishment, nagging. No, it doesn't. And what we know from massive amounts of research is that the punishment momentarily suppresses behavior, but the behavior comes right back and at the same level.
In a nutshell, the Kasdan method relies on positive reinforcement in a very specific way. You can learn the Kasdan methods in free videos he's created. Kasdan no longer sees patients, but many other therapists are trained in parent counseling. Grace turned to psychotherapist Dan Weiner in Farmington, the co-founder of the Family Resource and Development Center.
It doesn't look like what you would think, like a therapy office. Is that intentional?
Definitely. Yeah, we want it to be comfortable for the families.
Here, parents relax on comfortable couches. And when kids are brought in, there are lots of games and even Archie to add some life to the sessions here.
Part of it is just figuring out how are we supposed to approach them in a way that's going to be more effective. For some, a firm, authoritative hand is going to be really valuable. For others who are kind of rigid per se or who are more anxious, that authoritative posture is just not going to be as effective. It's going to only exacerbate anxiety.
Why is parent counseling, you think, so important when you're trying, even if your kid doesn't go, but how much you might need it?
Oh, I just think it's hugely valuable because, why should we punish a kid who is struggling? And
After coming to Dan, Grace feels empowered to be a better mom, and that's helped her son, Jack.
It's just made the biggest difference. I mean, when I look at my son today, from the, where he was, I never would have thought he would be in the place he is. He is, just thriving.
To find a therapist to help with parental counseling, you might want to check with your insurance or your school for a list of providers. Dr. Kasdan also has numerous books and free videos that we can post on WFSB.com with more kids than ever before reporting mental health challenges. Having parents get the support they need can make all the difference to create a more peaceful home. Sundlun, Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Oh, I love that. And you think of all the kids coming out of the pandemic too.
Absolutely. The more tools that you have in your toolbox, the better the kids are going to be. So.
I wish they made parental counseling mandatory because I think we all need it.
No, that's really funny. Seriously, that's a good point.
I mean it.